Hey, I'm Bree, and welcome back. Just a quick note on this video for some context. This was going to be part of a longer video I just shared a few days ago, my first planting day of 2024 in February. And I wanted to include this information on hardening off in that, but it honestly just ended up being kind of out of place, didn't fit right, and then made the video even longer. So this is just a short little snippet about hardening off. I still wanted to share that information with you guys and enjoy. Sadie and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about transplanting, what it means to harden off, and basically my process for what I did with these this time, whether you're new to hardening off or transplanting things from seeds grown indoors or not. Just a little quick overview of that. So these we have broccoli and onions and Romanesco. I think this is Diccio. Yeah, broccoli from Botanical Interest. So I will double check and then I will let y'all know and link that. This has been really, really hardy and happy this fall. I think it's going to be a great spring crop. So I think I tripled the number of broccoli plants for the spring. It's my favorite vegetable and really exciting to just have it in my backyard. I think come April, it's going to be good. So before I talk even more about the plants, so these were started January 1st. I want that to be my New Year's tradition of starting my early spring vegetable seeds indoors on New Year's Day. I think that would be really fun. And it was. And they did not take any time at all. They were ready to come start hardening off beginning of February. So really just a month indoors to get to this size. Maybe a little less, right? Because I put them out like 10 days ago. So once they were pretty big and it seems like their roots are pretty good and it's about time that I want them in the ground so they have the time to mature they need before my summer garden and before it gets too warm. Then you want to harden them off. I am right in the sun and I don't like it. You harden them off because they have been indoors with controlled climate, not big fluctuations in temperature, and not the extreme temperatures, whether it is warmer outside or colder outside. So you want to kind of toughen them up so that when you put them in the ground, they're hardy, they're ready to go, and they can withstand the high temperature during the day, the sunshine, maybe some wind and the different elements outside, and then the cool temperatures at night. So for the first 3 days, I put them out here on my porch, very easy to get to. That's another thing to consider, like where do you want to harden them off? Because for a little while, you're bringing them outside and back inside, back out, back in for a little bit. Because you don't just want to put them outside and have those overnight low temps or the sun beating on them all day right away. That is going to defeat the purpose. So I put them out here. I felt like it was somewhat sheltered from the elements, but gets a lot of sun, and then we'll also experience any frost that we might be having. So I really only needed to bring them out and back in overnight for, I think, 2 nights. The third night was like upper 30s, not a frost, but cool enough. And I was like, all right, let's test this. Let's see. So I wanted to test it and see at a cooler temperature, but not freezing, how they did. And they were totally fine. No difference. They prefer those cooler temperatures. So I think they were already getting into a nice zone with that there. And then I just let them sit outside longer for this past, I'd say, week, where we've gotten down into the 20s. There's been frost. They've had frost on the leaves. They've had bright sun all day, and they're doing really, really well. So now it is time to think about putting them in the ground. And I probably would have even done it sooner because they really are, in my opinion, ready to go, hardened off. They had that little test and got their strength and resilience embedded in them, and they're good to go. I just haven't had time until now to spend the day putting them in the ground. But since it's about to rain, it's a really good time to do that too. So I think the timing's perfect. See, so that's the gist of hardening off. I'm going to talk about it more here and there throughout lots of videos. And then maybe we'll have like a really standalone video all about seed starting and the whole process at some point. But that is the gist, the overview of how that works and what I'm doing for it. Let me know what you think, what your process is, what your questions are about that, and we'll talk more. Thanks again so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share if you can. I really appreciate your time, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Take care. Something new to you. Hi, babe.